Welcome to Cardio HIIT number 20. Today we're doing a jump rope HIIT. So if you don't have a jump rope, you can just do this without the jump rope. But if you have one, I want you to use it. We have 6 different rounds that we're doing with jump rope. We're starting with high knees, then we're going to move on to a scissor run, jacks, single hops, a ski, and a standard jump. So let's get started. Set your timers for 30 seconds of work and 5 seconds of rest. There are 18 rounds total, so we have our 6 exercises and there are 3 sets of this. So drive those knees up. Squeeze your abs in tight. Think about drawing your belly button in towards your spine. Keep your low back tucked under. Keep your chest up. And nice and light on the feet. So again, 30 seconds of work. You're going to have 5 seconds of rest in between. And next we have scissor runs. So this time jumping the feet back and forth. Again, you can do this without a jump rope. Just make sure you're moving. If you're doing this without a jump rope and you want to add some resistance to it, you can always use light hand weights that'll kind of help mimic the jump rope for you. Keep breathing, keep moving. Try not to stop. This is a really short workout, so if you want to get the benefit from this, you have to push. You have to keep moving. You got to move quickly. It's only 10 minutes and 30 seconds long. So here we go. We have jacks, moving the feet in and out. Again, light on the feet. Keep your knees soft, so keep a slight bend in the knees. And again, maintain your posture. Breathe. Keep it up, guys. It's only 30 seconds. You're going to get a 5-second breather after. And then we're moving on to single hops. So we're going to do 2 hops on one leg and then switch to the other foot. So 2 quick jumps and then switch. It's all right if you kind of get caught up in your rope. It tends to happen. Just get right back to it. Don't rest for too long. Don't use that as an opportunity to stop. Keep pushing. Squeeze your abs in. Breathe. Keep your arms moving. So again, if you're not using the rope, I still want you to do that rotation with your arms. Get your arms involved here. Next, we have ski jumps. Keeping your legs together, your knees soft, you're going to jump side to side. So think about hinging at the hips, engage your obliques. That'll help guide the movement of your legs. Keep it up, keep breathing, quick breaths, abs in, and don't let your posture slump. And make sure you're hydrated, so drink plenty of water beforehand, keep a water on hand during. Hydration's very important. And so our last round before we repeat is a standard jump. So again, legs together, knees soft, just jumping in place. So we're almost through our first set. We have 2 more of this to go. So after this, we're moving back to high knees. So get set up. Right into those high knees, driving the knees up as high as you can, moving your legs as quickly as you can while maintaining good form. So never compromise your back. If you're leaning back, I want you to think about pushing your chest forward. If you're slumping forward, I want you to think about rounding your shoulders back. You can lean forward, but that doesn't mean slump forward. There's a big difference. So if it helps, you can even kind of do this in front of a mirror the first time around. This way you can make sure that you're using good form. It's actually a really good trick that I like to use with my clients is to have them work out in front of a mirror just because you can kind of monitor your own form as you're going. So we're back at our scissor run, again jumping your feet back and forth. Keep breathing, keep pushing, guys. We're almost through this set. We've got jacks coming up next. Take a good deep breath in your 5-second rest. Make sure you're ready for the next round. So we're on jacks. Again, jumping the feet in and out. These are actually great for your thighs too. So you get a nice little bonus there. So jumping rope is really intense cardiovascular work, but you're also getting some muscular benefit too. You're working your core, so by squeezing your abs in, by maintaining a nice flat back, you're keeping your core engaged. If you're using a jump rope or weights or a weighted jump rope, you're getting your arms engaged. Your calves are engaged on the jump, your quads and your thighs are engaged, and your glutes are engaged. So just make sure you're aware of everything that you're working and try to keep everything contracted. So you want to make sure that you're not just sloppily going through these movements and using your knees or your ankles or any of your joints. You want to focus on using the muscle to control the movement. It's going to make a big difference in your training. So we're back to our single hops. Remember, 2 hops on each leg. And then our next round is ski jumps, jumping side to side. Squeeze those abs in. As we get fatigued, we have a tendency to let go of the abs. Maintaining a nice strong core is really important in training. That's pretty much your center. That's where the form is going to come from. So once you have a good strong core and you can maintain good strong core strength during your workouts and proper form, everything else falls into place. So focus on that. And last in set number 2 is our standard jump. So again, legs together, soft knees, light on the toes, and jump. Keep it up, guys. We're close to the end of the workout. We have a nice stretch coming up after our last set. And in 10 minutes, you're going to feel really energized, especially if you do this first thing in the morning. This is going to make you feel great throughout the rest of the day. So we're back to our high knees. We're on our last set. Drive your knees up. Squeeze your abs in tight. Quick breaths here. Keep it going. You guys got this. Back to our scissor run. Keep it moving, keep it light on the feet. Keep your arms engaged. If you're using a weighted jump rope, your arms might get fatigued at this point. Just try to push through it. This is how you're going to build endurance. It's not a really heavy weight. It's not going to compromise your arm in any way. If you feel like you have to set it down, go ahead and set it down, but keep your body moving. Next we have jacks. So let's go. Jump those feet in and out. Keep it up. Almost there. So next, we have our single hops. 2 hops on each foot. So as you're hopping, it really doesn't matter what you do with the other leg. You can drive your knee up. You could kick your legs out. So if you want to challenge your core more, I would suggest holding one knee up as you're hopping on the other leg, and then switch. That's going to get your abs engaged a lot more. Otherwise, if you get fatigued, you can just move to the kicks. It's just a nice, gentle way to keep your body flowing and keep your cardio up. Next, we have our ski jump, side to side. Keep it moving. You're almost there. So close to the end, guys. We have one more round of jump rope after this, and then we get to do our stretch, and then you get to move on with your day. So we have a standard jump coming up next, our last round. You can do this. It's only 30 seconds. Breathe. Squeeze your abs. Work your body. You're almost through it. Stay light on the feet. Jump quickly. Almost there. Nice job. So I'm sure you're a little out of breath at this point. So let's just step, touch, or march it out in place and raise your arms up. Take a deep breath. Do this a couple times. Just trying to slow your heart rate down a little bit before we stop. Once you feel comfortable, bring your legs a little bit wider than hip distance apart and move into a forward fold. Come up, take a nice deep stretch. And now I just want to help you stretch out your feet, because I don't know if you're like me, my feet tend to get really tight and crampy after a lot of jumping rope. So actually just sitting on your heels and pressing your toes into the mat is a really good stretch for the arch of your feet. So it helps to relieve that tight tension in there. So just take a deep breath in that position. You can hold it as long as you want. If you want to hold it longer than this, go for it. If not, move forward with me into a nice side stretch. So one leg out at a diagonal, the other leg bent. You can reach up and over to stretch out the obliques, and then sink over the leg. You can grab your toes to stretch deeper, and then we're just going to switch to the other side. So now left leg out at a diagonal, your right knee is bent, bringing the right arm overhead, opening the side body, and then you can go ahead and fold over the left leg. And now legs in front, go ahead and grab your toes. Just gently stretching out your legs and your back. You could fold deeper as you're ready. You guys are done. Great job.